Welcome back.
Hello. Today we're doing a Would You Rather, but with interesting prompts that we made up.
Yeah, these aren't just your run-of-the-mill kind of Google Would You Rather questions.
No, absolutely not. These are going to be some of the best prompts you've ever heard, and I guarantee that for free.
And we don't know each other's prompts.
No, absolutely not.
Not even one.
We're putting shots on the line for this one, so...
Yeah, it's the easiest shot in the world. I don't want to hear it.
It's a good shot, it tastes good, but it still gets you kind of railed. So how this is going to work, if one of us doesn't want to answer the Would You Rather, then we'll take a shot instead of answering the Would You Rather. If they do answer, the person who's asking the question has to first make an assumption on which one they're going to pick. If they pick the wrong one, they have to take a shot. All right, I'm going to start it off here with something that I think you're going to have trouble picking, actually, but I think I know which one you're going to pick.
Okay.
So, would you rather sit in a bathtub with no clothes, full of ice-cold Jell-O for an hour, and it slowly solidifies over the course of the hour?
Oh, no, man.
And every 8 minutes, a tarantula is added to the mix.
Into the Jell-O?
Into the Jell-O.
Okay.
And it swims around, but it doesn't do anything to hurt you.
So they can swim?
Yes.
Okay.
So
they're just
you're looking at 5 total tarantulas that are going to be added to the water.
Okay.
Or would you rather sit in a bathtub fully clothed?
Mm-hmm.
So remember, the first one's no clothes.
Yeah.
The second one is fully closed, but it's full of centipedes.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes.
Thought that might be coming. Yeah, and I think you did get this one right. I'm going to take the tarantulas 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because nope, I'm not even touching. I don't care if I'm wearing like several layers of clothes. I'm not getting close to the centipedes, man. It's not even going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Not even remotely close.
Full centipedes.
Yeah, if it's, I don't even care if it, even take the question if it's like the Jell-O fully clothed and there's 5 centipedes only. No, I'll take the tarantulas.
Okay.
Yeah. So mine's a little simpler than that for the first one. Would you rather never swim again or never kiss again?
I'm going to say, okay, so if you're saying never swim,
Uh-huh.
are you saying like if I fall into water accidentally, I can't?
You
Or is
can't
that like a...
ever swim by choice
By
again.
choice. Okay, I'm definitely going to do can't ever swim again.
Okay.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed.
Okay. That sounds way worse to me doing it vice versa than ever. I swam for 10 years. I don't need to swim anymore.
Yeah, you got your fill.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, you can't go in a hot tub. Nothing like that.
That is pretty rough, though.
Yeah.
But I'm still probably going to stick with it.
Yeah, I would probably.
I can't.
I would choose that. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't swam in, what, 2 years? I haven't touched it.
That's a funny thing.
He thinks he knows.
I think I know which one you're going to pick here.
Okay.
So, would you rather... Again, so we're going to ramp these up. This one's kind of chill compared to the last one, and then after that we're going straight up the line. Straight up the mountain, if you will.
Okay. So this is going to get intense real quick then.
Not intense, but...
Let's hear it.
You'll see. So, this one, would you rather hang out with like 100 rabbits...
So many animal based
with
already.
like 100 rabbits, right?
Yeah.
For a week.
Okay.
In wherever those rabbits live in the wild. I don't know, like a field or something.
Okay. What's the weather?
It's just regular weather. It's weather.
Great. Good answer.
Normal weather, you got a chance of rain like 2 of the days.
Cool. That's fine.
Okay, so you're there for a week.
I can deal with that.
But you have to eat the same thing they would.
Okay.
So they have like lettuce and carrots, and that's like your whole diet for the week.
Okay.
Where are they getting this?
Or would you rather live with a pack of penguins
Okay.
for 3 days in the Antarctic,
Okay.
and you have to follow their every move?
What's my clothing situation?
Well, actually, hang on. I get to it here in a second.
All right.
So you're living with a pack of penguins for 3 days in the Antarctic.
A pack? Is it like hundreds? Like just like
yeah,
March
like,
of the Penguins
Yeah,
style?
yes, exactly. Or like Happy Feet.
Yeah, but not animated because it's real.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so you're living with a pack of penguins for 3 days in the Antarctic, and you have to follow their every move and act like a penguin so they don't become suspicious.
Okay.
Which means you have to dress up in a costume that looks like a penguin, but under that costume you can wear layers.
So I'm like coats. And,
So you're like
yeah.
warm and stuff. You have to go hunting with them.
Yeah.
And
like
collect-
dive into the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
And collect rocks. Because
Can I have like a wetsuit? Like.
under the costume? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Collect rocks.
Yeah, collect rocks, because that's something they do. And then you'd also have to sleep outside, so you don't get to sleep inside.
Okay.
That's for 3 days. The rabbits
But
is for a week.
The rabbits, I also can't sleep inside though, right?
No, you also sleep outside. But it'd be like a fine climate, like 60 degrees,
Yeah, which is ideal for
but
me.
chances of rain.
That's not a big deal. Penguins though, that'd be a once in a lifetime
That
opportunity.
would be pretty cool.
Yeah. What do you? I think I know what you think I'm going to choose.
I'm not going to tell you.
I know. No, I know. I'm trying to think if I have any more qualifying questions. Fuck, I'm gonna go with my gut here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Penguins.
Fuck! Damn it, dude. I was really thinking the rabbits because of the fucking weather.
No, dude, Penguins are way too cool, man. I gotta go Penguins.
Alright,
I'll
here
put
we
you
go.
a small one-ish.
Cheers to that one, boys. Hell yeah.
All right. Number 2. Let's see. I got mine. You got your first one right. I got my first one right. You got your second one wrong.
Yes.
All right. Would you rather eat a bowl of pill bugs with milk,
Mhm.
like their cereal? So like, the gray roly-poly bugs.
Right.
Or eat a full bag, like a sack of scorpions, one by one, with a fork and a knife.
How
Like,
big,
cut 'em up.
how big's the bag?
It's like a sack of like wheat that you
sack?
like a big ass sack. Yeah, but I mean it's not like full to the top, and they're
So-
dead. The scorpions aren't alive.
Are they,
But neither are the
are
bugs.
they, are they cooked scorpions, or are they just
No, they're just scorpions. I'm not saying you can't cook them though.
like? Do I have to eat the tail and everything,
You don't have to eat anything that would poison you, but the rest of the scorpion, yeah.
and the pill bugs
It's like
like a normal sized bowl like this?
I'm talking like a
this size bowl, or
medium-sized
like
popcorn bowl of
a,
pill
like a
bugs.
medium-sized popcorn bowl
full of
bugs
pill bugs, yeah.
with milk,
With milk like their
and
cereal.
it's full. So like
It's
you're
like
talking
a 2 servings of cereal.
You're
bowl.
talking like a bowl this big.
I'm talking like you pour yourself a bowl of cereal, right? And you're not quite full, so you want a little more.
Yeah.
I'm talking a little more and then a little more of cereal. It's a lot of bugs.
Okay. And
And
it's
a lot
like
of
it's
milk.
like full.
Yeah, it's like
right. And it's just enough milk, just so they start to float, right?
I'm gonna throw up thinking about it. Yeah. There's some floaters, yeah, for
Uh-huh.
sure. But for the most part, they're just piled.
I mean, how long do I have to eat them? Like,
Theoretically, you can take your time.
because like if I'm
There's no
eating
time
a
limit.
sack of scorpions,
Yeah,
bro, I
yeah.
can't eat a sack of scorpions in a sitting.
No. But keep in mind, the sack's not full, and yeah, there's no time limit. But you do have to finish whichever you choose.
I mean, scorpions are like a normal thing to eat. Both of them would suck,
Yes, colossally. would
but
say.
I think pill bugs in combination with milk is like one of the most vile things I think I could ever think of.
I'm imagining the floaters on the milk, and I feel sick.
Just looking at it, I'd throw up. That sounds disgusting.
Yeah. So what's the choice?
I would probably go a sack of scorpions.
That's what I would have thought. All right. Cool. That's what
Both
I
of
would have
those
guessed.
suck.
But they're
Both-
both they're both terrible.
Oh my god.
All right, 2 for 2.
Okay.
I see this one's pretty short.
Oh, the rest of them are very long.
Okay.
I don't know which one to go with next. Do we break up? I got another animal one.
Go for it. Just do the
You wanna
animals
do
in a
the
row.
animal- Okay.
Yeah.
And this one is actually the longest one that I have. Well, the first part of it is. So yeah, better strap in. Get ready for the wild ride. Ha. I actually don't know which one of these you would pick.
Well, you gotta have one ready.
Yeah. Okay. I've made my decision.
All right, let's hear it.
Would you rather have a friend whose cat has kittens? We went over this the other day.
Yeah, we did.
I introduced this topic to you.
You
but
did, yeah. That was like earlier
That,
today.
that
I
was
think.
earlier today. But I stopped right after this, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather have a friend whose
cat has kittens.
whose
Yeah.
cat has kittens?
Yeah, I got it.
And you decide to take 2 of the kittens off of her hands.
Okay.
But you soon realize that
Yeah.
you don't have the time to take care of them.
Okay.
So you decide to trade the 2 kittens for your friend's fully grown cat.
Okay, because it's easier to take care
Right. And you've met the cat plenty of times.
Sure.
So the cat fits right into your home. No
Okay.
issues.
of. Yeah.
Okay?
So far, I'm like feeling a little sad about the kittens, but we're chill.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Fast forward 2 years, and the cat is now 14 years old. He was 12 when you got him.
Okay.
He passes away from old age.
Okay.
Sad.
Definitely a bummer.
It's definitely a bummer. It's
Yeah.
been 2 years. It's been a good 2 years.
Sure, of course, yeah. And what's the cat's name?
It's Sand.
Spark.
Spark.
Perfect. Sand. I don't know which one I like better. Continue.
You're fast forwarded 2 years. The cat passes away from old age, but you loved having a little buddy running around the house. Buddy, sorry.
Bunny.
You loved having a little buddy
Yeah.
running around the house.
Of course, as I would.
I've lost where I am, dude. Oh my god. So you loved having the little buddy running around.
Yeah, of course.
So you ask your friend if you could take one of the 2 kittens back.
It's 2 years later, so
Yeah.
they're a little older.
So, it's 2 years later, the cat's fully grown. You go to your friend's house to pick up the cat, who's now 2 years old. That cat's name is Packle.
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 Okay. What color is it? Gray.
Gray. Yellow eyes.
Awesome.
Pretty cool cat.
Yeah.
In celebration for your new cat acquisition,
Yeah.
you decide, why not give him a little bowl of milk to celebrate,
Yeah, for sure.
Welcome him into your home.
Yeah.
Since he hasn't been there since he was just a little kitten. Well, turns out the cat is lactose intolerant,
Oh no!
and part of its intolerance causes it to lose all of its hair.
So it turns into like a Siamese cat.
Yeah,
of
it
sorts.
turns into a Siamese cat of sorts. Well, your cat is quite upset with you because it loved its hair. So to make it up to your cat, you get him some tuna, right? You still following me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
So you got the kittens.
Yeah.
You trade them for the cat because you can't take care.
Oh, I'm
Cat
caught
passes
up.
away
Cat
old
dies,
age.
milk, tuna.
You get the new kitten back.
Yeah.
Gray, yellow eyes, real cutie.
As I would have hoped for.
The milk causes all of his hair to fall out. You get him some tuna to make it up to him. Well, it turns out your cat hates tuna.
Perfect. Why would he not?
And this gets him even more angry. So he starts scratching up the couches. And he says to you,
He speaks.
he says, all right, bitch, you better eat that tuna raw right now, or I'm going to keep scratching up your couches. So you eat the tuna raw.
Yeah. This is a story.
So you eat the tuna raw, and it gives you food poisoning. And you have to go to the hospital. Okay. At which time, you give the cat back to your friend to take care of.
While I'm at the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay.
After getting out of the hospital, you decide, maybe I'm better off without having a cat.
Yeah.
So instead, you decide to get a hamster.
Easier.
Right. But you don't want him to have a small cage because you feel bad for him.
keep it
living-
in a small cage.
Yeah. But you realize you have an empty office that you're not using. And you decide to build a room-sized hamster cage. Which is sick. It has a whole wheel, all the pipes and everything all around.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. And, you realize your hamster is happier than it ever would have been
Otherwise.
Right. And so you make it a mission for the rest of your life to devote time into adopting every hamster that comes into the local pet stores and taking care of them and devoting all your time outside of work just to make sure that they're vibing. So now that's the end of it. At this point, you're devoting the rest of your life outside of work to just taking care of the hamsters.
Okay,
sure
and
that
I have to deal with all the initial consequences as well.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So that's just the first part?
Right. Or
Yeah, okay.
every time you go to hang out with any of your friends,
Yeah.
they forget your name,
Oh, God.
and you have to reintroduce yourself. But
To my friends.
yes, but if you say your regular name to them,
Yeah.
they always say they know somebody with that name.
Oh, God.
And it couldn't possibly be you. So you have to come up with a slight variation for them to believe in you every time. Every time. Because they always know. They always say they know somebody with a name that you said previously, but they don't associate it with you. And so you have to change your name every time slightly.
You
so
should
that they
know that I
believe you.
could not handle that. No way. Okay, continue. That's the whole thing?
That's the whole thing.
Oh, God. I'll take the fucking hamster thing. That would break my heart.
So you're gonna take care of the hundreds of hamsters.
It's fine, dude. It's better to do that and maybe have a couple friends that deal with it than not do that.
But the thing is you don't have time to hang out with the friends
Well,
because
maybe-
you're devoting all your time outside of work to the hamsters. You come home from work at 6.
It's hamsters.
You hamsters until 1 a.m. Bed, work. Come home at 6. Hamsters. That's all you've got.
But in my other life, it's like normal. Even if do I have a roommate that doesn't know my name either?
No, you've got like a house, like a regular
Oh,
house.
so I live by myself.
You live by yourself in a house. You
And
can have friends.
everyone-
You can have friends over, but they just chill out while you're taking care of the hamsters.
No. I'm saying like in the situation where my friends forget my name every time. Do I have a roommate that knows my name?
Oh,
Do I have anyone that knows my name?
No. It's still same situation where you have your own house, but and live by yourself.
And nobody remembers my name ever.
Right. So like even going into work, you have to reintroduce.
I
yourself.
don't think I could handle that. Give me the hamsters.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I figured
that's what I
because
thought.
no, that would be heartbreaking. Because every time you would think like, oh, maybe they'll remember this time.
Yeah. Dude, that would be awful.
That would be genuinely terrible. That's one of the worst things I could think of. All right, so I have a shorter one, but I'm gonna jump to another one that's a little bit more outrageous.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So this is number 3. It's not quite as.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
Would you rather punch every stranger you see in the stomach so hard that they vomit? You have no consequences for your actions aside of getting vomit on you intermittently. You don't have to punch friends or family when you see them, and the strangers, for whatever reason, don't react or attempt to fight you at all. You just punch them,
It's
they
like
throw
it's
up.
like an NPC.
Yeah, it's like in GTA, like somebody that you punch and they run away.
Mm-hmm.
They don't fight back, they just throw up like projectile. Or would you rather once a month be punched in the stomach so hard that you projectile vomit all over the person that punches you, and for the rest of the day you're vomiting intermittently for the next 24 hours?
Once a month.
Once a month, yeah.
Like intermittently, so like you can't give me a time frame, but it could be like an hour, it could be like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it could be like I just vomited. Okay, it's all out of me. Fuck, I'm gonna vomit again. Or it could be like I just threw up. I feel better. I'm gonna go do something, and then while you're in the middle of doing something,
But punching somebody else, they don't react, but there's a chance that you could get puke on you. But you have to do it to every single person.
stranger that you see.
So if you're like going to like an airport and there's 200 people there, I have to punch all 200 people.
If you've never met them before, yeah,
And all of them throw up.
yeah.
But I don't get in trouble for them.
No.
cleaning it up.
Nobody. You have no consequences for your actions aside of maybe getting gross. But it's imagine you go to the mall. Imagine you go to.
There's 600 people there.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
clock them in the
a
stomach.
pretty inconvenient amount of time that I would have to be nailing people in the stomach.
It is, yeah. But you never have to feel bad yourself.
Okay, so me and you go to music festivals.
Yeah.
There's 100,000 people at a music festival.
Yes.
Every single person.
You would have to consider the fact that maybe you can't do that anymore because you have to punch everyone.
I'm definitely gonna do the second one. I think.
Okay.
As much as that would suck.
That's what I thought.
Dude, come on.
That's what I guess easily, dude. It would be
As
terrible.
much as that would suck, because throwing up is terrible. I mean, you get used to it after like a year. That would suck. That would suck so much.
The first one would be worse.
Yeah.
It'd be more inconvenient and
It'd
way
be
more of a waste
it,
of time.
It would take you hours to get through like 100 people.
Well, think about
No,
it.
you could do
Pop, 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 pop. You could do like
Yeah.
15 people a minute.
Yeah, but you gotta run up to you're like sprinting to do it as efficiently as possible. Is there like a record that shows up like that you
Like a score?
Yeah.
No. You don't get scored.
Okay. So
Sorry.
you don't even know if you've hit somebody
Like a personal
like
best?
if you forget. No. Like if
Oh no!
like
You
if
in
I
this
see
universe, in this universe, you remember.
Is
Yeah.
it like if I run into somebody more than one time? Like if I see somebody at the airport and then like a month later I happen to see that same person at the mall,
Yeah.
do I have to hit them again?
You have like almost like a hard drive that remembers exactly that person. So no, but still.
I'd still probably do the second one.
Yeah, because even still, what are the chances you're going to see the same people that much?
Right.
Yeah, they're both
Terrible.
Bad. They're both bad. All right.
Okay. So moving on, this is my third
Fourth.
one. Third?
Fourth, because you got 2 right and 1 wrong as far as guessing.
No.
This is your 4th one.
This is my fourth one.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather have enough money to buy whatever car you want,
Yeah.
but you are only allowed to spend your fortune on cars? Otherwise, everything else would be like living a normal salary. So your living, your food, everything else is like if you were making like what you're making now.
Yeah.
You just have enough money to spend on cars. But you have a sponsorship from Ferrari.
Okay.
And part of the stipulation for the contract is that you are only allowed to buy Ferraris and cannot buy a car from any other brand. And every Ferrari you buy has to be red with silver wheels and a tan interior.
No, dude.
And in order to buy any of the exclusive cars,
Yeah.
they require you to buy whatever the current entry model is and drive it at least 4 days a week.
How do they know? And what? Okay, continue.
Or would you rather drive a 2012 Maserati Gran Turismo?
This is really funny because I have a car-related one too, so this is making me laugh even more. But continue.
Would you rather drive a 2012 Maserati Gran Turismo in Cepheus blue
Oh.
with gold wheels
Oh.
and a black with gold and blue accident interior and full carbon?
Ah!
But it always has a check engine light on,
Whatever.
even when you get it fixed.
Even whatever.
All of the buttons for the radio and climate are getting sticky. The sticky buttons because they're old.
Oh, yeah. How many miles does it have when I get it?
I don't know. I didn't write that.
50,000.
50,000, sure.
Great.
It's a pretty high mileage Gran Turismo.
It's fine, I guess.
For 2012, though,
It's fine.
that's fine. So you got sticky buttons that even when you get them fixed, they just wear so fast that they're sticky again within a
Yeah,
couple
I can get them
weeks.
replaced and it doesn't make.
Yeah,
a
it
difference.
doesn't make a difference because they're trash.
Yeah. Although the Ferraris would probably have the same problem.
If it was old, well, you can buy new Ferraris though. Is the
Yeah,
thing.
that's true.
Like
Okay.
you can buy a LaFerrari, but
Well-
you have to buy a California
To get
to
it.
buy a LaFerrari.
And even if I get a LaFerrari,
And it has
it's
to be red, silver
tan.
wheels, tan interior. All the buttons for radio and climate are getting sticky.
Yeah.
The head bolster is starting to peel in the back, so it's dipping down a bit. It kind of blocks the rear
Ah! Okay.
view. And the passenger seat movement controls no longer work.
Okay.
So every time anybody gets in, they're like, why can't I move the seat? And you have to explain to them that they don't work.
Okay. Okay.
And the speakers are starting to crackle a bit.
Of course they are. How bad can you make this?
But otherwise, the exterior is in pretty good condition. So the exterior
Is
looks
it like
good.
MC bumper too? Like it's nice. looking?
It's just a Gran Turismo.
Okay, so it's not.
It's like the
that
2012 Gran
Nice. So
Turismo.
it's
No
not that
facelift.
nice. It's not. Oh no, man. Okay. What's the rest of my life looking like though? Is
But-
there other stipulations?
No. Otherwise, it's in good condition and still drives how it normally would.
Okay. But the rest of my life, with a Ferrari one, you said the rest
So-
of my life is the same. Is the rest of my life the same in this
Yeah,
situation too?
there's no like additional money. That's just the car that you have.
Okay. And do I have to pay to get it fixed and stuff?
Well, yeah.
Oh, then I'll take the Ferrari situation, dude. As much as I would love, obviously you know that that's a perfect spec for me. But first of all, old as hell.
Yeah.
Second of all, trash as fuck.
Yeah, it's beat
Yeah.
to hell.
Everything about it is terrible. And I'm still myself salary and fine otherwise.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I guess, but like, okay, so in the Ferrari situation, I'm rich,
Mhm.
but I can only be
Spend the
rich
money
in
on
terms
cars.
of my
On cars.
Ferraris
Yeah,
alone.
yeah,
and I
yeah.
can't have any other car.
No.
So like, I have to daily like a GTC.
Yeah. But you can't because you have to drive the
A
entry level
Roma,
4 days a week.
I have to drive a Roma 4 days
Yeah.
a week, or a California, or a Portofino,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it's called. Ah, okay, that kills me. That like hurts me, because you know I hate
But I
it.
mean, you could have like a TDF or like
yeah,
a
but it's red and silver and tan.
458 Special, but it's red and silver and tan.
I'll still take the Ferraris because that Maserati, everybody would know that it was broken, and my friends would all look down on me for it. So I'll take the Ferrari thing.
Okay.
Even though they would look down on me for that as well, because that's lame. But whatever.
Gotcha.
I'll take the Ferrari thing. Is that what you thought?
Thought you would take Ferrari.
Yeah. That's tough. That's tougher than you would think. All right. Good question. I'll do my car one now because that's funny.
Okay.
Mine's not as long. Would you rather drive a base model Honda Civic, but make $1 million a year for the rest of your life? You can get like the newest Civic. It's just the lowest one.
It's just every time base.
Yeah. So
like cloth seats,
cloth seats, no
bad-
nav,
bad
no
screen.
speakers. Yeah.
like trash
has-
speakers.
Yeah. Exactly.
Slow.
Obviously. Or drive whatever car you wanted, but you only make $50K a year for the rest of your life.
Do I have to pay for the cars if I am driving whatever I
You
want?
have to make like a normal car payment on them. So it'd be like $300
So I
a
have
month.
to if I'm okay.
But it could be like a Bugatti if you want it to be. But the rest of your life
But I
is...
can't. Well, I wouldn't be able to afford a Bugatti if I'm only making 50 a year, though, right?
But the car payment would be like a normal car payment, like $300 a month.
So I could drive, but I can only have one car.
At a time, but you can swap them at will.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But the rest of your life would never improve.
Mhm.
You don't have money to spend. It's just for whatever reason, you're getting these cars for this $300 a month price point. But if you have the Honda, the rest of your life can be like as flamboyant as you want it to be. But
Mhm.
you just have to walk out of this insane event you're at and get into the worst Honda Civic that exists.
I am going to go with the first one.
The Honda one.
Yes.
That is not what I thought. Yes!
Let's go.
I would definitely
The
not
reason,
guess that.
the reason is, the reason
Cheers.
is, with that, obviously I don't want to drive that car because it's trash.
Yeah.
And it would be a terrible experience.
Yeah.
But I could just travel places
do whatever you want.
and not have to even drive it. I could just go somewhere else.
Yeah, I hadn't considered that, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Because I would choose the opposite.
I mean, yeah, I want better cars. I would hate
Yes.
if
know.
I had to drive a
Yeah. That's why I thought you would choose the other one.
But, I mean, $1 million a year, you can do like almost
Mostly what you want to do.
mostly anything that you want to do at that point. Like
Yeah.
you would be living so comfortably versus $50K a year. Like you'd have to budget pretty heavily if you're like trying to start a life. Like if I had a family,
Yeah,
or if I
50K
wanted
a
to,
year
like,
is not going to cut it.
do anything more.
But keep in mind, you can have whatever family. You can have a Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah.
But still, I do know that you're going to stick with the first one at this
I
point.
think-
You're
I
pretty
think-
committed.
Yeah, I think that would be better. Overall, it'd be happier life.
Bottoms up. Oh, fuck.
Yes!
That one hit me. Damn. I really didn't think. I really thought I had that one.
Okay, I've got one more for you here. Would you rather have a 1996 Honda Odyssey
Okay.
with like 20 bumper stickers, right? So you got like the stick figure family bumper sticker.
No, dude.
The,
Do we have a stick figure dog too?
the like, yeah. The like he saved me dog sticker kind of thing and a bunch of other ones, right? So you got like 20 of those on the back of the Civic or the Odyssey. Since you've got a van with plenty of space, you've been designated as the neighborhood soccer dad.
How old am I at this point?
I don't know, 34.
Do I have a kid or am I just driving other
You've
people's
got one
kids?
kid and
His name's Jackson,
Jackson.
and he drives. Or he doesn't drive.
No, he
I drive
doesn't.
him.
He'd be like 8.
Perfect.
Okay, and so you drive the neighborhood kids. So you have like 7 people total in the car because you got the front seat,
Too old and not
and then
safe.
you got instead of like the 2 individual seats, you got 2 rows of 3.
No DVD player either.
Yeah,
Too
no
old.
DVD player.
Okay.
So you're the designated soccer dad,
Yeah.
and you have to drive all the kids to practice every night during the seasons, and
How many
then
practices?
every night. during the
Every
week.
night.
Every
What the
weekday.
fuck soccer team practices every day?
Monday through Friday, every night during the season.
Jesus Christ.
And then
How long's the
also
season?
the normal soccer
12
season.
weeks?
Yeah, sure. It's 5 months.
Way too long. Way too long.
Let's say we're saying like
You
July.
played soccer growing up, right?
Yeah.
Everybody played soccer.
I know it was short,
It's
but
like-
we're saying like July to like September.
Okay, 2 months.
Yeah.
Fine.
5 nights a week you're driving them to practice.
Okay.
And every Saturday morning you have to drive them to a game.
Okay. Although, snacks after the game. Capri
Yeah.
Suns.
So after the games, you have to take them all to the pizza buffet.
Oh, hell yeah.
And when they get into the car, they're always caked with mud after the games, so they get mud
Naturally, 'cause
all
it's
over
rainy.
the car. Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
So they get mud all over the car.
Right.
After the buffet, 4 of the kids never wash their hands, so they get grease all over your seats and windows.
The
Because
same 4 every time. Right?
the same 4 every time. They get grease all over your seats and windows.
All right.
I lost where I'm at. So they get grease all over your seats and windows. You have to clean the car every Sunday because it gets so bad inside.
Yeah.
Also, the passenger sliding door has a huge dent in it. It does not open. So you have to always
All the kids
file,
get in the other side.
always file them in and out through the other side, which is
Okay.
a mess. They always get stuck. It takes forever, like 2 or 3 minutes every time.
Yeah.
Just a huge inconvenience.
Brian, get the fuck in the car. You know the vibes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Brian, the vibes. Also, every time you pick up the kids from their houses and drop them off at the games, their moms are always there, and they always make a comment about how cute they think your car is.
100%. Oh, fuck.
So they always say how cute they think your car is, how practical it is, and then they always make the same sarcastic joke. Each one of them has a different joke.
But they always
But they make
the
it
same
the
joke.
same one about one of the bumper stickers on the back of the car. Every single time you see them.
Like they forget
So-
that they made the joke.
Every night when you pick one of the kids up, the mom comes out to bring the kid to the car. She makes the same joke every night about one of the bumper stickers on the car.
Okay.
And it's some sarcastic, stupid, stick figure family, like, that's cool.
Really good joke. Great joke. You killed that one. Ah, fuck.
Food's here. All right, so where we were, every time they make the same sarcastic joke, whatever it is, every single time you see them, whether it's when you're picking them up for practice or when you're dropping them off for the game, every single time.
Okay.
Or would you rather drive a 2019 McLaren 720S Spider
Fine. Good.
In silver with silver wheels with a brown interior. But whenever you try to put the top down, it gets stuck just before it finishes closing.
Yeah, as it should.
Which limits the car to 60 miles per hour.
Yeah, as I would
Top stop.
expect it to.
Also, when the top is up, the driver's side window does not fully close. It stops at like 3/4.
3/4. Nice. Okay.
The car
Wait, so you either drive the car at 60 miles an hour max at all
with
times,
the top down.
or you drive the car at whatever speed you want, but with wind noise at all times.
With noise at all times. The car also has mechanical issues because the battery dies so often. This causes the arrow to stop working, so when you try to hit it to go into track mode, the wing does not come up.
No, absolutely not. Why would it?
Also, whenever you put the lift system up on the car, it does not recognize when you put it back down and keeps it in limp mode, limiting it at 20 miles per hour. So you have to turn the car off after putting the lift system up and back down. You have to turn it off and then back on to reset it so the limp mode isn't there.
What a trash. Automobile.
Also, every time anyone ever asks you for a ride,
Yeah.
you always have to say yes,
Oh,
no matter who it is, or where you're at, or
Nice,
what you're
dude.
doing. Anytime anybody ever asks you,
I think I already know my
you
choice,
have
but
to
let's
say
keep
yes.
going.
But then that person will get disappointed with you because your car breaks
Yeah.
every single time that you try to give them a ride.
As I would expect, nothing less. And that's the prompt?
Yes, that's the problem.
Yeah. I think I could buy into the lifestyle of being the soccer dad more so than I could buy into that second lifestyle. Because, God, that would be horrible. I don't care how good the car is. That sounds atrocious. No.
Is that your choice, first one?
I'm taking the Honda.
Okay, that's
I'll
what I
take the soccer
thought.
dad.
That's
I'll
what
deal
I
with the
thought.
fucking kids. I'll clean the place. I'll clean the
I
mud.
knew you would not take
Pizza
the
buffet
player.
every Saturday, dude?
Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah. I don't care. I'm just me and 8 kids.
Yeah.
Great. Perfect. Sounds like a lot to deal with, but I'll take it.
It's better than a car that doesn't work.
It's better than a car that doesn't
The
work.
Honda works fine.
It's the worst. It's the worst thing. All right. I got one more.
Uh-huh.
This is my long one.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Number 5. Sorry. Would you rather spend the rest of your life on a Boeing 777?
That's like a double decker, right?
Yeah, it's like the biggest
Okay.
one. Flying around the world back and forth. The plane is refueled in the air. You're able to do whatever you want on the plane. So there's like a hot tub and video games and whatever movies you want.
Uh-huh.
Just whatever you want to do. Like you can work out if you want, whatever. New shit is loaded onto the plane midair, so you can constantly have new stuff, right?
Right.
The plane is able to land once a week if you want to pick people up or drop people off, but you can't leave the plane when it lands.
Right.
You just have to wait for the people to get off. You have a crew of people working for you to cook, keep you in shape, whatever you want. Eventually, the plane crashes, but when you take the deal, right, you have no idea when. The pilots don't have any idea when. Nobody knows when.
When I take the deal?
When you take this option to do this.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. During the crash, you have a 50% chance of survival, and so does everyone else on board, except the pilots who immediately die.
Uh-huh.
That's the end of that. Okay.
Okay.
Or, would you rather never be able to fly anywhere again? If you want to go across the ocean, you have to take a boat or a ship or whatever. You can drive places. The closest proximity you can have to an airport is picking people up and dropping them off, but you can't set foot inside an airport ever again. You also have to pick up all of your friends and family anytime they ask you to, regardless of how it affects your plans from the airport.
So it's not always, it's only if they ask me.
Yeah, but it's like if your friend's coming into town and you live there,
Mhm.
you have to get them. It doesn't matter if they can get an Uber. It doesn't matter if you're already busy or if you're working, you have to go get them.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of your life continues as normal, but you have a $1,000 a year gas gift card since you're driving everywhere and you can't fly again.
$1,000 is not going to cover a year of gas.
No, but in this universe it does. And you have to drive anywhere you want to go without the option of flight. That's the second option.
Okay, so the first one. So the plane crashes after an undesignated amount of time.
Yeah. You don't know when.
So it could be 2 days, it could be like 7 or 8 years.
It could be 70 years.
It could be 70.
It could be at any point. It will happen eventually, but you could already be dead by the time it happens.
Gotcha, okay.
And it's like basically RNG as to when it crashes. There's no like set.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
After it crashes, if I survive,
Yeah.
do I go back to having a normal life? or do I have to get on another plane?
After it crashes, you have the option of getting back onto the same exact plane. Not exact, but same plane with everything you had. Or you can start from scratch with a normal life, essentially. But you can never get on a plane again in this universe, too, if you take that option.
So I still couldn't fly.
After the crash, no. Wait. Never mind. Scratch that last part.
So after the crash,
Yeah.
I could get onto a plane and fly.
And resume.
So I could just live normally.
You
no,
could go-
okay, so I can get on and resume normal. But could I get on a plane and like fly to Europe and get off the plane?
If you get back on the plane right away, you stay on the plane and it continues.
Yeah, but if it's like a regular commercial flight,
You don't have that option. You have the option of either going...
getting back onto a plane that does the same thing.
Yeah. Or like you go to a friend's house or whatever and you get back on your feet and start from scratch. You can either continue... Although in the second plane, it doesn't have the guarantee of it crashing someday. It may just be you fly for the rest of your life and die.
I mean,
Do you have any other questions?
no.
Okay.
I think as sick as it would be to be on a plane where you can do whatever you want and you're like,
Yeah.
the constantly flying thing, whatever.
Yeah.
The best part about that is being able to do whatever you want.
Yeah, and you can like pick your friends up for a week.
Yeah, which is sick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not being able to like for the lifestyle that I want to live when I'm older, not being able to like travel across the globe to go somewhere without taking a boat and taking weeks.
Yeah.
But
Well, before you answer this question, before you like choose the prompt, I do want to ask, if you do survive the crash, right? Would you get back on the plane or would you try to start from scratch?
I feel like at that point, I would just try to live my life normally.
Like
Because
you start from scratch?
Yeah, because you still can't. No, you might as well get back on the plane.
Yeah, you might as well just keep going. You're accustomed to the life, right?
Yeah, there's no reason not to, I guess.
I mean, just hop back on a plane and keep going. I mean, you keep
at
cruising.
that point, that's your whole life, especially if it's been like 40 years.
Yeah, imagine you're 60.
I mean, if it's been like 3 days, maybe like go back to regular. But if it's been like 40, 60 years, just get right back on. It's not going to change anything.
Just sit in a hot tub till you die.
Yeah.
All right.
And you have food, and you have like chefs. And stuff.
You can have whatever food you want. They'll make you whatever you want.
Versus the other one is like a normal life where I'm working.
Yeah, you work in you can like you could be as successful as you would be otherwise potentially, but you just can't fly. But other than that, it's a regular.
I think I would probably do the second one.
Yes. That's what I thought. Fuck yeah. But that's a fucking hard one.
That's so hard because traveling by boat to anywhere would suck.
Yeah.
But
it theoretically can be a nice boat though.
I mean, I guess some people don't leave countries, but God, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's bad either way.
I think I would do the second one.
That's what I thought. Do you want me to spitball one off the top of my
let's
dick?
hear one. Spitball one off the top of your dick.
Would you rather be a horseback rider and every time before you get on the horse you have to French kiss the horse, tongue and all, for like a solid 25-30 seconds? And you're a professional horseback rider. You race, you do the whole shabazz. Also the horses, the whole nine.
Right.
So you're French kissing the horse in front of an audience. In this universe, right, you're a great professional horse racer, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You win a lot of races. You make a lot of money. People bet on you to win races. People also bet for how long you French kiss the horse before the race. After you're too old to continue riding horses, like professionally, obviously, you know, it's your passion, it's been your life's dream. You continue riding a horse as like a side gig. Not a side gig, but like casually, like in your downtime. And you've been through a few horses in your day. I mean, obviously, as you grow, the horse can't quite keep up with you age-wise. Am I right, Slugger? Yes! By the time you retire, you don't have to do that anymore.
Uh-huh.
So you can just ride normally.
So I can just normally ride them. But during my career, I have to
French kiss the horse.
Yeah.
Or, and this might seem a little bit redundant, but for the rest of your life, every time you see a moth, you gotta eat it.
Every time you see a moth, you have to eat it.
Yeah.
Is that it? That's the whole thing right there?
That's the whole prompt.
Moths are kind of cakey though. Like they got that like weird like. You ever touch
you
a
have
moth?
to. Yeah, you gotta catch it and eat it
like,
every
there's
time.
like powder that comes off.
Right, and I don't care if it's hard to catch. You gotta catch it and you gotta eat it. Dead or alive.
So do I have trouble catching it?
You might.
What happens if it like cruises up into the sky?
If it gets away like fully, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
But you gotta pay your friend, whoever you're with, or if you're not with somebody, you gotta Venmo them $10.
$10
every time if you fail to catch the moth.
Crouching on a moth would be gross. It would leave like that, whatever that powdery stuff that's
In
on
the
him,
summer you gotta
that would
do
like
it times a day.
stuck.
Times a day you gotta do that in the summer.
I feel like I haven't seen a moth in like 2 years.
You think that now.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like
At my old
you would
apartment
start
there
to
were
notice.
moths
Yeah,
outside.
you would start to notice them constantly.
Yeah, you would. Because you had to eat it.
So the horse is like shoving its tongue down my
The
throat.
horse is like engaged.
And horses have like long tongues.
Yeah.
Like
the horse is like,
their tongues are hung.
yikes. But yeah.
I'm gonna go with the moths.
I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. I didn't know which one you would choose because, as I said, I freestyled this one. But I'm actually surprised you chose that one. I didn't have a guess though.
Fuck, dude, you had to come up with one.
I'll take half a shot.
All right, that's fine with me.
That's a whole. Fuck. All right, batten down the hatch. Fuck off. How did I? Okay.
There it is.
That about wraps it up.
That about wraps it up.
As always,
Let us know if you want us to do that again.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
actually had so much fun with
that was
that.
a really good time.
But thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this long, it's probably been a long video. But it was great. And we'll see you guys next time.